everybody. Welcome to another Facebook Live sale with Glassando. Tonight we're celebrating our 15th anniversary, so thank you to everyone who has helped us reach this big milestone. Can't believe it's been 15 years that Dave and I have had the store, but it has been apparently, at least that's what the signs all say around here. So I did want to let everybody know tonight for our 15th anniversary, we brought in 2 trunk shows. So these are highlights from those trunk shows. So if you don't take any like tonight, we do have the pieces here in the store until the 15th, and there are additional ones that we want to kind of show. We have a trunk show from Starborn Creations, who does kind of unique fossils and gemstones and things, as well as a trunk show from India Gems, who does some fun meteorite jewelry and some different gemstones as well. So, and all the jewelry in the store, so not just the trunk shows, but all the jewelry is 15% off. So we have 15% off tonight during the live sale, and 15% off through the 15th. And then the other kind of fun thing here is this year we're doing a matching donation of 15% to one of our charity partners. So we figured with all the craziness in the world right now with COVID and everything, we want to do something to kind of give back with our anniversary sale this year. So it's 15% off for the customer, and then a matching 15% donation to either the Red Shamrock Foundation or Summer of the Arts. So you can pick tonight where your donation would go. The Red Shamrock Foundation does pediatric after cancer care. So basically they help raise awareness of some of the costs for some of the testing and things that people have after they're cured from cancer, because there's still all kinds of tests and things that a lot of times they have to go for, and they focus specifically on kids because they hopefully have a lot of time after cancer. So the Red Shamrock Foundation focuses on pediatric after cancer care, and so you can have your donation go there. Or our other charity is one that has basically moved almost online this year. Summer of the Arts, they do the Friday night concert series and the Saturday night movie series. I have been really excited to see how they've pivoted the Saturday night movie series. It's usually down here on the Pentecrest, and people can come bring blankets and things. But this year it's actually transitioned to a drive-in movie, so that's kind of fun over at the Onyx Municipal Airport. So they've been able to keep some of that programming going during COVID. And I know they just had Soul and Blues Fest this last weekend virtually, so I know a lot of the festivals and things have gone virtually for them. And I hope when we are able to have live music again in person, that they're able to do that. So that's one of the reasons, since they're not able to fundraise in person this year at a lot of their festivals, since they're happening virtually, we wanted to make sure that they would get funding as well. So you can pick tonight whether your 15% donation will go to the Red Shamrock Foundation or Summer of the Arts. But I figure we can get on to the actual jewelry now. So our first item here is a set from Starborn Creations. It is a dark black druzy, so kind of a classic piece that you can wear with everything. It's just a little bit of sparkle. So we've got some dangle earrings here. So they're sterling silver with an agate druzy, with then a black titanium coating over the druzy to give it that super sparkly effect. It's basically tons of little tiny crystals there that form naturally within the agate. And then I've got also the matching necklace, which you can buy them together, or you can buy just the necklace or just the earrings. I know normally the earrings, I've got my notes here, normally the earrings are $69, but tonight with the 15% off, they are going to be $58.65 until we had to actually do our math ahead at 15%. And then, so that would make your matching donation on the earrings would be $10.35 to, again, your choice of charity there. And then the necklace here, this is a gorgeous druzy necklace. It's on an 18-inch chain, so a pretty standard chain, like the chain I have on tonight is 18 inches. So this is an 18-inch chain, and normally this necklace would be $51, but tonight for the sale, it's 15% off, so it's $43.35, and that would make your matching donation be $7.65. So that would be item number 1. And then item number 2 here is a Another gorgeous set of Druzys. We've got, again, the earrings and necklace, and just like with the last set, you can do just the earrings if you want to, or just the necklace, or you can put them together as a set. I kind of figured that way, if you do want a set, you can do it, but you can always do just one piece as well. And all the metal here is sterling silver. These are dangly earrings. And again, it's that druzy, so it's the little tiny crystals there. The last set was black. This set is kind of a bright blue, so real pretty if you like kind of more summery, bright shades. And then the matching necklace here, you can see it's a druzy necklace, an oval shape. And this guy, he has a, let's see, 18-inch chain as well. So the necklace tonight is sale priced at $71.40, and the earrings are priced at $75.65. And again, this set is set number 2. So item number 2. So if you do want to buy anything tonight, please, I think I forgot to explain that. Please be sure that you can write in the comments "sold" and then what item number. And again, if you're thinking earrings, necklace, or both, please let us know that. And then if you could please send us a private message with your email address, we can send you a invoice and kind of take care of the payment and paperwork that way, and then we can either have in-store pickup of the items, or we can ship them to you anywhere in the USA, or I suppose in the world if by chance you are watching from somewhere outside the USA, but be free shipping within the USA tonight for any of the items ordered. So you just would comment "sold" on there, and I will tell you, I know this does stay up a lot of times for a few days on our Facebook feed, so if you are watching this on the replay, feel free to get in touch with us, and if the item is still available, we're happy to still do the prices from tonight for you. So again, this is item number 2, the blue druzy set here. And then item number 3 here is a real pretty pair of emerald earrings. You can see these guys have kind of a unique setting. It's kind of a regular drop earring, but then the rough emerald is basically like an emerald chip is set in kind of a silver cage, so it moves a little bit around it, but it doesn't come out. So it's kind of a fun, more modern setting. I always like the cage settings. I know we've got a pearl coming up later tonight in the cage setting too. So this is rough green emerald and sterling silver earrings. These are item number 3, and I know normally they would be $69, but tonight for the sale they're $58.65. So that would be the emerald and silver earrings there. You grab item number 4 here coming up. This piece here, these are from India Gems. You can see my notes here I see on the sides. These are garnet and sterling silver earrings. These are item number 4. They're normally $43, but tonight for the sale they're $36.55. And you can see they're on kind of a traditional French hook wire that just slips easily into a pierced ear. And then kind of a pretty paisley design here on the garnets themselves. So the garnets here are item number 4, and they are all handmade in India by India Gems. That's all sterling silver and garnet. I do like these guys because they're big enough to see, but they're not gigantic or anything. They're a really nice size. And then I mentioned before that I do like that modern cage setting. There was a pearl coming up with that modern setting. So here's that pearl necklace. You can see on here that the pearl will kind of move around the setting, but it's kind of a unique cage setting. And this guy is on a 20-inch chain, so a little bit longer than kind of a typical necklace. This is item number 5. And normally this piece would be priced at $63, but with the 15% off tonight, it's $53.55. This guy is the pearl necklace, all set in silver. And again, it is a 20-inch chain on there, so a little bit longer. I always like 20 inches If you're wearing, say, something with a high neck, because then it's long enough to kind of stick over that. This is item number 5, a sterling silver and freshwater pearl chain from Starborn Creations, and it is $53.55, and so you have a 15% savings for our 15th anniversary tonight. So you get a matching charity donation of $9.45. And I should let you guys know too, if you are thinking about shopping on our website at all, I know through the 15th you can use one of 2 codes for whichever charity you prefer, and that'll get you the 15% off on there. So if you do want to have your donation made to the Red Shamrock Foundation, you use coupon code RED on glassando.com. And if you would prefer to have your donation made to Summer of the Arts, you can use coupon code ARTS on glassando.com. And through the 15th, that will get you free shipping and 15% off, as well as a matching 15% donation to one of those 2 charities. Again, those coupon codes are RED for the Red Shamrock Foundation and ARTS for Summer of the Arts. Item number 6 here. This guy is kind of a neat one. It is actually both an opal and a fossil. So it's actually petrified wood that has opalized as well. So when it has petrified, which basically means it's fossilized wood, it has also opalized as well. So it's got green opal, so it's a fossilized, it's a green opal petrified wood piece set in sterling silver, kind of a nice longer pendant. The chain itself is an 18-inch chain, so kind of a nice length if you like to do kind of V-neck shirts. It usually sits in there well. But you can see kind of a pretty light green, and I've got it here on a Figaro style chain that's a little bit thicker, so kind of a nice thicker chain with sort of a larger pendant there. It is an 18-inch chain, and this guy is normally $148, but tonight for our sale it would be $125.80. So this is item number 6, and it is a green opal petrified wood necklace. So kind of a neat piece if you're really into fossils or opals, because it's a pretty unusual one. And then item number 7 here. This one I figured was kind of a nice classic piece. This guy is black onyx with sterling silver in it, what's called a Trinity knot. So it's a type of Celtic knot that looks like it's got kind of the 3 petals. A lot of times it's thought to represent the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. So kind of a neat piece. And in the center there, it's black onyx, and this one is handmade by India Gems. So it's all handmade in India. And it is done on a 24-inch chain, so a little bit longer. So like you could do it on splitters, things like that. I also thought this might be a great pendant for either a man or a woman, so that longer chain. Since men tend to have bigger necks, I know sometimes they like those longer chains, so that would be, that length would work for either. So this necklace here is item number 7, and it's the Celtic Trinity knot with the black onyx center on a 24-inch chain. My husband is pointing at me and he's telling me that I need to actually move the necklace in focus, so thanks, Dave. He is here, he's running the computer again. So it's all black onyx and sterling silver, 24-inch chain, and this guy, he's a pretty good deal for the sale tonight. He is $40.80. So again, with the 15% off, that made for some weird cents tonight, so hopefully everybody can kind of bear with us on kind of the strange 15% off pricing. Normally it's $48, but for the sale tonight it would be $40.80. And then number 8 here is a really pretty set of amethyst. The amethyst necklace here, all the silver work is all done in India on here, and then the chain, it's a hand-woven chain, all handmade in Bali, so a little bit of a thicker chain, and it is a, let me see, I wrote how long it is, it's a 19.5-inch chain, so just shy of 20 inches there on the chain, and it is a little bit thicker chain, and then I do have really pretty matching amethyst earrings. So again, you can always do the earring separate or the necklace separate, or you can do the set if you're like, you know, I'm never going to find earrings that go as well with it. Let me just do both. You can do that too. So this is item number 8. And this is one, if you do comment sold, please let us know whether you're thinking the set or whether you're thinking earrings or the necklace. I know the necklace tonight is sale priced at $118.15. And then the earrings, they are normally $41, but they are on sale for $35.85. I will show you guys too, because it is a gorgeous chain on here. Let me show you, it's kind of a nice thicker chain, and it's got a really easy to close hook style closure. So pretty easy to do yourself, which I always like. So kind of a simple clasp on there that's really pretty. And this Amethyst set here is item number 8. And again, if you are thinking about it, please let us know whether you're thinking the set or just the earrings or the necklace. And then I was going to grab one that I was really excited about. I thought it was unusual here for the sale. This guy is actually a little ring, which is little tiny Labradorite stones that have been faceted, so they just sparkle. And he is, it is a size 6, but you can see it's actually a twist ring, so it can go a little bit larger if you push on the sides there. You can slip it on this way, where you just kind of pull it up and down. I know for me it's kind of a nice pinky ring, kind of fun little sparkly guy. But let's say I do want to wear it on a bigger sized finger, I can pull it off, and because it is this twist style, I can actually push out on the sides, and then by pushing on the sides here, I can get it onto a different finger. So, and he is kind of a great deal. He's just $18 normally. So let me check my notes here. The 15% off of $18 would be $15.30. So he is a size 6, and I do actually have 4 of these little guys available in the gray. It's a gemstone called Labradorite, which Labradorite is a variety of moonstone that generally has a little bit more of a gray than a lot of the white rainbow moonstone that you see from time to time. So this is kind of fun. It looks like a triple band when it's on. Again, kind of a slinky spring style. If you've ever had like a memory wire bracelet, it's kind of like a little miniature version of that. And then for all the August babies, I do have a really pretty set of rough Peridot earrings, which Peridot is one of the birthstones for August. So it's a variety of quartz. It's actually green in color, so you can see they've left the crystals, the Peridot crystals here rough, and it's all sterling silver, and you can see each one is unique there with the different natural crystals there. This is kind of a gorgeous pair of real long earrings that would just sparkle, and again on a what they call a French wire, or just a simple hook style ear wire, so great for anybody with pierced ears who likes big, long, colorful earrings. I always think these guys almost look like rock candy here when they leave the Peridot rough. And they do have nice movement. You can see they're all jointed between the stones, so they'll actually move with you. They won't be stiff or anything like that. And so the Peridot earrings here, which again is the birthstone for August. Peridot earrings are normally $89, but for the sale tonight they're $75.65. Kind of a fun little rough birthstone. I know usually you see all the stones cut and faceted and set into jewelry where it's really really finished, whereas this is a much more rough, natural look. So kind of fun and a little different there. And then item number 11 here, this is a set with mystic topaz. So this is a gorgeous set here, which they take some mystic sometimes they're called Mystic Quartz or Mystic Topaz, but they take a quartz crystal and they heat treat it to get kind of that color shift effect between the purple and green. So hopefully I can capture that a little bit. That's kind of the neat thing for a video here, is that this guy, hopefully you can kind of see that color change. It'll change from the purple to green there. Plus this pair of earrings just has gorgeous silver work, again all hand done in India, on the simple hook style ear wire. And then I did have a really pretty matching pendant on a chain here, and it is on a 24-inch long chain, so again kind of a longer style chain, so pretty over anything with like a high neck, because it'll be long enough to really go over that well. So if you're just wearing t-shirts and being a little bit more casual this summer, this would be a pretty one to just throw over. And you can see it's got a titanium quartz up top there, and then three pieces of Mystic Quartz there, kind of a neat accent there on the veil that's a little smaller. And here's your titanium coated druzy, and then the Mystic Quartz here, the other two pieces on the bottom. I love that this guy kind of moves a little bit and dangles. And it is, again, a hand-woven chain, all hand done in Bali, so a nice thicker silver chain, again, from Bali there. And these are item number 11. So again, if you are thinking about any of these pieces, just say sold. And then the item number. Okay. Dave's telling me the earrings are already sold, so I guess I should show you guys the necklace, although the earrings are gorgeous, so thank you. But yep, so the earrings are sold, so I guess it's only the necklace now that is still available. Kind of a neat one there. And let me grab, I did actually, as item number 12 here, I do have a stud style earring in that same stone. So these guys, if you don't wear dangles at all, this is a pair of Mystic Quartz earrings. So again, that color shift of the the purple and green, and did some Mystic Quartz studs. Just to give you an idea for scale, here's my thumb there, it's about the same size, so it's a little bit of a larger post there. And these guys, they're item number 12 on the Mystic Quartz stud earrings, and they normally are $24, but tonight for the sale they are $20.40, so a pretty good deal, all sterling silver again. You can see they're got a little bit of silver there on the side that they're set in, and show you guys just kind of a simple post style backer there with the discs on it. So I know I always like these disc backers. If you have a heavy earring and sometimes it drops forward a little bit, this disc style backer there helps a lot with that, keeping the earrings from drooping at all. So that's kind of a nice backer on there too. So these guys are item number 12, and they are a Mystic Quartz stud earring. So again, it's a kind of a color shifting stone from that purple to green. So these guys are item number 12. And then item 13 here, this is a gorgeous turquoise necklace from India Gems. So it's all handmade in India, and they are using turquoise that's mined in Arizona. This is an Arizona turquoise here, set in the really pretty flower setting. So it's got the pretty flower up top there, and then kind of the swirls around it, kind of a larger piece. Let me check how long the chain is on this guy. Nope, does not look like I'll put the length of the chain here in my notes, so let's see. He is on an 18-inch chain, so kind of a nice classic length. Real pretty for you doing V-necks or button-down shirts where you leave the top button unbuttoned. And it's, again, kind of a thicker, you move my finger there, kind of a thicker Figaro-style chain, so kind of a pretty pattern to the chain and a little bit wider. And this turquoise necklace here, it's item number 13, and normally it is $96, but tonight for the anniversary sale, it's 15% off, so it'll be about $81.60. So kind of a gorgeous turquoise piece that's all handmade in India. I just loved, well, anyone who knows me knows why I like the daisy there, but kind of a fun little piece there. And then I know this next set is, told you guys Dave is here with me. This is one of the set I know that he likes because he always has a weakness for this. This is Fordite. So if you've got anybody who loves old classic cars in your life, this is kind of a neat material. It's comes actually out of the Ford assembly plant in Detroit, and it's it's the old layers of paint from the cars. So they basically, when they clean out the paint spray booth, this would be what they're chipping off of there, and it is the old. So they take the old paint and then set it in silver. Sometimes you'll also hear it called Detroit agate because it kind of has the bands like you would see similar in an agate. So the earrings here, I do have a matching pendant there. So these guys, you can again do the set or do them separately, but it's Detroit agate, so it's kind of a neat repurposed, recycled material. And normally the necklace here is $104, but tonight for the sale it'd be $88.40. And then the earrings here, they are $67.15 tonight is the sale price on those. They'd normally be $79. So kind of a unique, different material that you don't see very often. And I will say the other thing is occasionally when we get pieces of this in, we get pieces of it in, but it's very rare to have a matching set like this, so I was really excited about that. So the Fordite here is item number 14, and let me give you an idea how long the chain is on this guy too. He's an 18-inch chain there, so kind of just a regular, typical chain. It looks good. I never like them super short, so I think I've got all the chains tonight 18 inches or longer. So if you're like me and you're not thinking, yeah, I want to be choked by my necklace tonight's the night with longer chains. So this guy is an 18-inch chain, and so kind of a nice, comfortable length. But yeah, if you've got any car lovers in your life, the Fordite's kind of a fun, different thing, sort of a neat recycled material. And then I've got a lot of fossils tonight. So I know one of the things that both India Gems and Starborn Creations do is a lot of fossils. So this guy is a unique piece. It's handmade from a fossilized seashell that also has a druzy. So you can see all the little tiny crystals there are natural within the shell itself. So you can kind of see there they've actually taken the fossilized seashell that has a natural druzy. So it's kind of similar to an agate in that, like when you have a geode inside an agate, this is basically a geode that would have formed inside a seashell when it fossilized. So it's got all the little tiny crystals, just like you sometimes see in the center of geodes. So this is a fossilized seashell that has actually become a druzy as well there in the center. And on the bottom here, you can see kind of the shell shape. Let me see if I can get that here. We've got multiple cameras going tonight, so hopefully you guys can kind of see the shell shape there on the bottom. And I put it on the leather cord because I thought seashells were maybe a little bit more casual. So you can see it set in the silver frame there. You can really see nicely the little tip of the shell there on the back. But this one is all hand done in Bali, Indonesia by Starborn Creations, and it's a fossilized seashell. And it's item number 15. And the cord on it is a 18-inch braided leather cord, and it's a sterling silver clasp on there. So kind of a fun one for summer, or for anybody who really likes the beach, or anybody who just loves fossils. Kind of a neat one there. And I think I was keeping with my fossil theme here. So I can keep with my marine life fossil theme here. I've got some really fun fossilized sea urchin pieces. So set number 16 here, I've got little tiny, well, I shouldn't say tiny, but you can see they're about the size of my fingernail there. They're little sea urchin stud earrings that are then set in silver. Let me see if I can get a picture here of take my notes off here and see if then we can see the sides. So you can see they sit up a little bit from the ear. They've got as the sea urchin has a little bit of height to them, so you can see that they're set in silver there, and it's a simple stud style earring. And then I've also got a matching sea urchin necklace here from Starborn Creations. And the chain on that guy is an 18-inch box chain, so kind of a nice durable chain and really standard length. So this guy, you can see it, the little star pattern in the center of the fossil because it's a fossilized sea urchin. Okay, a cool thing they do is they usually leave the back open so you can see the other side of the fossil there as well. I like this piece because it's kind of a nice smaller size, so if you like fossils, but sometimes I know we have big gigantic ones and you're like, I don't know that I need to wear an ammonite that's the size of a dinner plate. This might be a great fossil piece for you that's a little bit more understated. I also love that it has kind of that beachy feel to it with the sea urchin, being the sea urchins. So we've got both the earrings, and these are item number 16, and the earrings are normally $39, but tonight for the sale they are $33.15. And then the necklace, he'd normally be $63, but I know tonight for the sale he is $53.55, and these guys are item number 16. And I do just want to remind everybody, I know we are doing matching charity donation, any of these pieces tonight, so I know this was another one that was one of Dave's favorites. I think he even put up on the screen, he told me he was going to do it, that he, for the fossilized shark's teeth, he told me he was going to have the screen say Shark Week. I can't see it up here, but hopefully you guys can see it at home because I know he was proud of himself for that one. So we've got the fossilized shark's teeth earrings and necklace. I did want to point out it is a really nice fossil where you can even see like the little teeth there that are fossilized along the edge. And I do have it here on a thicker chain, and it is also, I think, a little bit of a longer chain. You have a 24-inch necklace. This was another one that I thought, this might be good for either a woman or a man. So this guy's a 24-inch chain in that thicker Figaro style, and then with the fossilized shark's tooth here on the bottom. And then I do have matching earrings, and of course you can get the set, or you can get just the earrings or just the necklace. But I will tell you, I know fossils in particular are, again, kind of hard to always find match sets exactly of because, they don't always form exactly the same. And sometimes you need to find them fossilized from the same shark to get them to look exactly the same. So I always say after you see them together, grab them. So I do have both the dangles, and these guys are the hook style. Let me see if I can get this guy to focus here. Hook style ear wire there with the fossilized shark's tooth. They're kind of a nice tannish gray in color, so again, kind of a neat neutral, but that unmistakable shape, I think, of the shark's tooth. So the fossilized shark's tooth here, so they're not from current sharks, they're from really, really old sharks thousands of years ago that are fossilized. These guys the earrings are normally $89, but for, I'd say our 15th anniversary sale, but I think Dave would say is a Shark Week special, they are $75.65 here. And the necklace here, normally it would be $128, and it was $108.80 tonight. And again, this is on a chain that could be long enough for a man or a woman there, so kind of a neat piece there. So for anybody who loves the beach or fossils, this guy's kind of a neat set. And then I was sticking with my marine fossil theme here. I've got one here that doesn't necessarily look like a marine fossil at first glance. It's kind of a neat one. It's turquoise up top here, and I've got matching turquoise earrings. But the brown piece here is actually a piece of fossilized sea turtle shell. So again, not a current sea turtle, but a sea turtle thousands of years ago that it would have actually, let's see if I can get that to focus here for you. You can actually see the little line there of the end of the turtle shell there, so you can see that it was a fossilized sea turtle shell. So not a current sea turtle, but a sea turtle thousands of years ago there that would have fossilized. And then it's kind of a neat fossil if you know what it is, because you can really see the lines there. But then they also have the really pretty dotted turquoise there that is set into the center. I'll show you here if I can. They actually drill out the fossil here and put a little pin there to get the turquoise to, you can see the little pin there in the center is what's holding the turquoise in, so kind of a neat, and I'll show you on the side here, you can see the turquoise sits up a little bit. And then we've got it again, I figured it was kind of a more casual looking piece, we've got it on more of the leather cord there, so you see how long that leather cord is. It is, these are item number 18, and there are, and it's on an 18-inch leather cord there. So it's a fossilized sea turtle shell with turquoise on it on an 18-inch leather cord. And that necklace is normally would be $128 tonight for our anniversary sale. It would be $108.80. And then there are some gorgeous turquoise earrings that I will say do match the shade of turquoise there in the center, which is why I was kind of showing them together. So the earrings are also item number 18, and they would normally be $128, but I'm sorry, they would normally be $89, but for the sale tonight they are $75.65. So you do just the earring, just the necklace, or you could always do the set on those guys. But kind of a neat, unusual fossil that you don't see too often there with the fossilized sea turtle. And then we are moving, we're sticking with fossils, but we're moving more to the land. I've got some Dendritic Sandstone fossils here, so kind of a nice neutral fossil, kind of the tans, but then you can see the plants that are fossilized in the sandstone there. So it's a sedimentary fossil, and it would have actually had the plants there formed with fossils there, would have settled with the sandstone there. So this is item number 19, and the Dendritic Sandstone necklace. It's on an 18-inch chain. This guy would normally be $94, but tonight for our sale, he is $79.90. So again, all sterling silver with the Dendritic Sandstone there. You can see kind of the neat fossil details there on the sandstone, the little leaves and things. And then I did have a real pretty, again, nice neutral tans and grays here in the Dendritic Sandstone, the fossilized Dendritic Sandstone earrings. And those guys are normally $98, but tonight for the sale they would be $83.30. So again, kind of a neat, pretty piece for anybody who loves fossils. Then next up, I've got a real pretty fire agate. This was one, if you saw the videos during the week that I was posting on Facebook. This was one that I had up on there. It's fire agate here. Let me hit the little phone here so you can actually see it close up. It's a fire agate, so you can see when the light hits it, it kind of almost reflects some different oranges and reds there on the bottom. It almost looks like bubbles there inside the agate itself. And then it's with white topaz, peridot, so again this one's birthstone peridot, and then my birthstone there, citrine, and then a fire agate up on top there. So you can see when the light hits it, it just has really nice fire within the, what they call a fire agate, basically. They call it a fire agate because of kind of that almost fire-like inclusion there in the center. And it is on, let's see, how long is that chain? That's on an 18-inch rope chain there, so kind of a typical length. He would normally be $133, but for the sale tonight, he is $113.05 on the fire agate, citrine, and peridot piece. So again, if you are thinking about any of these, you can always comment with the item number. I have the fire agate piece here, that's item number 20. And then just say sold, and we will go ahead and send you a PayPal invoice. Just direct message us your email.
Here's one that was pretty close to a tie, so we will have to lay out the rules there.
Okay, I was going to say.
It is going to go to the first one up. We will review these later and see if there's an outside chance that we are able to get multiples, but ultimately it's going to be first comment, first one to get it. So if you like something, definitely tell us as soon as possible.
Sounds like two people might have wanted one piece, so we will go with the timestamp there on anything where people,
we'll take a look.
Where people wanted the same piece there. So So we will go with the first person to say sold will be the person who gets it if we can't get anything similar at all there. So I will tell you, if you do like something, say sold fast, because I know apparently there is more than one person watching tonight, so that's great. Thank you. These guys here are sterling silver with a gold plating over, and it's rough morganite on the earrings. They are item number, let me see here, 21. And so these are, you can see it's morganite is a pale pink stone that's been left rough here. So it's a pale pink rough stone there in the center called morganite, and it's sterling silver with gold plating over it, so they've got a really rich kind of luxurious look there. And they are normally $128, and tonight for the sale they are $108.80 there. And again, kind of a nice longer earring and kind of that hook style ear wire there. And the morganite earrings there, they are item number 21, and tonight they are sale priced at $108.80. I seem to have lost item number 22, so I guess we can go to item number 23.
Got it.
Item number 23 here. These guys are real unusual. They are Cyphyon Arrowheads. So they are, on the bottom here, these are Cyphyon Arrowheads. Oh, just I have to move them forward. He's whispering me instructions here. So they are 3rd to 4th century bronze arrowheads that are Cyphyon bronze arrowheads, and I did some research here on what that exactly means. The Cyphians here were a group of ancient tribes of nomadic warriors who originally lived in what is now southern Syria. Their culture flourished from around 900 BC to around 200 BC, by which time they had extended their influence all over Central Asia from China to the northern Black Sea. The arrowhead used in these pieces are from the 3rd through 4th century BC. They were actually, the Cyphians were well known as warriors, particularly for archers, so hence the arrowheads. I know one thing they said they used to do, they were one of the first people to figure out that if you dip the arrowheads in poison, that it would help with killing your enemies, basically. Yeah, so they were also known, they were one of the first tribes to really use horses a lot too. So they when I was reading up and doing some research about them, they said that that they could move a lot faster than a lot of the other tribes and things back in the 3rd and 4th century, because they were one of the first peoples to actually tame horses. So, but these are 300 to 400 BC Cyphyon bronze arrowheads, and I have both an earrings and a necklace. Let's see, these are item number 23, and the earrings are normally $89, but tonight for the sale they would be $75.65. And the Cyphyon Arrowhead necklace here, he's on an 18-inch box chain, and I figured he was kind of a slick piece, so he didn't need any pattern chain or anything, so just a simple box chain there. And he normally would be $83, but tonight with the 15% off for our 15th anniversary, he is $70.55. So, and neat, simple pieces. They're kind of a fun modern triangle, and then when you hear the history on them, I think they're even neater. I will say, then if you're lucky enough to wear a size 8, I have a really fun ring here. This guy is actually the Cyphyon Arrowhead, but on a hand-hammered band, and you see he's prong set there as a ring, so kind of a really neat piece. He is a size 8. So it's a Cyphyon bronze arrowhead, again, originally from the 3rd to 4th century BC, and he is size 8, and he's normally $79, but tonight for the sale he'd be $67.15. And I will give you kind of an idea of, he's sort of a larger piece, kind of give you an idea of how he looks on a hand. It's kind of a fun, kind of bad girl looking wearing, kind of a fun one. And no, you can wear it without stabbing yourself. Because I know when it came in, that was my first thought, was, can I wear that safely? And I have tried it on a couple times. You can wear it safely. So this is a size 8 with a antique Cyphyon bronze arrowhead there on it.
I found item 22 there, so.
And this guy is item number 24. Oh, and Dave has found item 22 here. I guess all my things got kind of mixed up over there. And these are ones that we definitely don't want to skip, because I know these guys are ancient Roman coin pieces. So again, if you like kind of more the artifacts and the history, these coins are usually about 2,000 years old. They would have been used in the Roman Empire. So generally over most of Western Europe at that time period. So these are, don't always get the earrings in, so I was kind of excited about that. I know we've had pendants and things before, but I know we don't generally get a ton of the earrings. So I've got ancient coins here, ancient Roman coins, and these guys are normally $148, but tonight for the sale, the earrings there will be $125.80. And then I do have the coin here in a little bit of a longer chain. It would be one that you could match with those earrings or do by itself. And I just dropped my notes, so it should say on the, hopefully on the screen, how much this guy is. I thought I would be smart. Thank you, Dave. I thought I would be smart and make notes that I could rip off, but clearly that's not going so great. So the coin necklace here, he's normally $103, but he would be sale price tonight for $87.55. And you can see both sides of the coins on these, just so you guys know. You're not going to see like a perfect motif on these. They're going to be so old that if you look close, you can see some of the heads and like the different figures and things on the back there. And I will tell you, I know from having researched some of the coins and some of the jewelry and things, there are definitely lots of different Roman emperors on coins, because every time they got a new emperor, they made new coins. It was also a way they used to tell history at the time. So if you wanted to let everybody know you'd won, you made yourself a new coin. And then, I guess we'll go on to item number 25 here. Still don't know what happened to 23, but I know. Oh, okay. I showed it. But this is a slice of meteorite. So let me see if I can get that in focus. You can see all the different lines there on it. And this one has been sealed, since I know meteorites a lot of times have iron on it, so the top side here has been sealed so it won't rust on you. And it is set in sterling silver, but you can see kind of a pretty line pattern since the interior of a meteorite, so it is a slice there of the meteorite itself. So kind of a pretty neutral silver tone pendant, but again has kind of a really neat story behind it when you start seeing them. Let me see if I can see those lines there. So the lines would be from kind of all different metals coming together in space there. So it's got, they say, kind of a real pretty line motif there. It's kind of the giveaway for meteorites that's there. It's one where you never see kind of a repeating pattern there, because it's natural. So unlike a stamp or anything that would be etched on there, there'd be no repeating lines or anything there in the meteorite slice. And so item number 25 here is a meteorite slice necklace, and it's on a 20-inch chain, so a little bit of a longer chain. He'd normally be $56, but tonight for the sale it's $47.60. Dave wants me to let everybody know it's an out-of-this-world sale on the meteorite jewelry. Can you tell with his themes on Shark Week and meteorites? Yeah. Just because he's behind the camera tonight doesn't mean he doesn't want you to know his cheesy jokes. And then if you do like the meteorites, I've got a couple of other pieces here. These guys are item number 26, so on this you'll have to let us know whether you want the necklace or the earrings. And I do actually have 2 pairs of the earrings. So just so you know, on the earrings here, they take the full meteorite nugget, so you get little tiny nuggets of the meteorite there. And you can see, since it's the outside of the meteorite, you can kind of see the different textures there. So it almost looks like a kind of fun, modern, abstract earring, but then again, kind of has that cool story behind it when you realize it's the meteorite. And just so you know, with the meteorites, they won't match exactly. They're going to be close, but being natural, they will not be exact matches. So they've taken the nuggets and they've set them there in silver. And the meteorite earrings, and like I said, I do have 2 pairs of the little studs here. I thought these were actually a pretty good deal normally. They're $29 normally, but tonight for the sale it'd be $24.65. So kind of a good deal on those guys. I was surprised when those came in that they were that reasonable. And then I do have a matching necklace here. It is a little bit of a larger meteorite there, so it's got the meteorite nugget. And then just for a little sparkle, they added some pretty brown quartz there on the bottom. So that's kind of a real pretty piece there with the meteorite nugget and brown quartz. That would be pretty there with the matching earrings or on its own. And the necklace there, that's item number 26, and he would be sale priced at $60.35. So let me see if I can get an in focus picture here of the meteorite and smoky quartz. And then these are the earrings there, and these guys are item number 26. And then I will tell you guys, somebody at Starborn Creations has a great sense of humor, because this is our final piece of the night. And let me see if I can move the tag out of the way here. It is a tektite, so it is a glass that is carved from the impact of a meteorite hitting the Earth. And so it's created from the impact of a meteorite hitting the Earth. And then it's been carved into a raven skull. The reason I always think it kind of reminds me a lot of the Venetian plague mask, the doctor mask that you'd see if you ever go to Carnival in Venice, where they have them a lot of times up in the different shops as the decorations. The old plague doctor mask looked a lot like the ravens, so I just thought that this guy kind of was the ultimate piece to commemorate 2020 there, the carved tektite raven here. And I've got him on a leather 18-inch cord, and he normally, oh, I lost my notes again. Let me lean down and grab him. So he is the last piece of the night. Nope, that's the notes from item 1.
It's on the head.
Ah, it says on the head. I taped it to the head. I outsmarted myself. I thought I won't lose it if I tape it to the display, but I did. So the carved tektite ravens, so basically they take the tektite, which is again that glass carved from a meteorite hitting the Earth, so the impact actually creates the glass. So it's not the meteorite itself, but the glass that the impact creates. And then they've actually carved it into the raven skull shape there. So this guy, he's the last item in the sale tonight, and he is item number 27. And he normally would be $128, but he would be set price tonight at $108.80, or as I like to think of it, the ultimate piece here to commemorate 2020. Works on a couple of different levels there with the meteorite and the raven skull. So I hope everybody had a great night. Thank you so much for joining me and Dave, and thank you so much for making it possible to have Glassando here for 15 years. Very excited to be open for 15 years, looking hopefully forward to another 15. And remember, if you do catch this on the replay, you can always get in touch, and we're happy to look and see if we still have any of the pieces if you saw them in the videos tonight. Or if you do prefer to shop on our website, I will tell you most of the pieces that you saw tonight are not on there, so they're only here in the store till the 15th. But if you want a matching donation made to the Red Shamrock Foundation, you would use coupon code RED. And if you want a donation made to Summer of the Arts, please use the coupon code ARTS at glassando.com. So I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you so much for watching, and happy shopping.